right, thanks a lot. We'll see you then. This weekend, President Joe Biden will be in Atlanta. He's expected to attend a campaign event tomorrow, then deliver the commencement address at Morehouse College on Sunday. The invitation has caused controversy. Some students and faculty disagree with how the president is handling the war in Gaza. 11 Alive's Ariana Manise joining us live from the Morehouse campus. Ariana, there are some plans in place in case there are protests.
That's right, Cheryl. We see seniors walking around campus today, headed towards their senior pictures. This is all leading up to Sunday's graduation ceremony, where President Joe Biden is expected to deliver the commencement address, a decision that came with some controversy. Meanwhile, Morehouse's president, he says he does expect some protests, but he says he will not tolerate things getting out of hand. Preparations are underway at Morehouse College, with President Joe Biden set to deliver the commencement address.
It's the president, having the president come speak for the seniors is always a great thing.
With graduation days away for students, some still have varied opinions about Biden's anticipated speech at the 140th commencement ceremony.
None of us have had graduations before, and I think that's a big thing to kind of bring upon one person to turn our graduation into a political event.
The announcement of Biden's speech last month triggered peaceful protests and calls for the faculty to cancel his commencement address over Biden's handling of the Israeli and Hamas war.
We will also not ask police to take individuals out of commencement in zip ties.
The president of the college, David Thomas, recently sat down with NPR to discuss how the school is preparing for possible protests. He says he's prepared to shut down graduation if commencement is disruptive for those in attendance. However, Thomas says certain forms of silent protest would be permitted.
We will allow silent, non-disruptive protests. So, I had students ask me about it. What if we, turned our backs on the president or turned our chairs? And I said to them, I'll be embarrassed, but that's not your problem.
This comes as dozens of demonstrations have erupted across the country and at Georgia colleges during graduation ceremonies protesting the war. But President Biden, speaking to the Big Tigger Show on V103, says he's okay with protesting if it's done in a lawful way.
The bottom line is, I think that there's a lot of legitimate concern. I think people have a right to protest, to do it peacefully, and I respect it.
Now, ahead of the president's visit here at Morehouse, we're learning that the college does plan to honor him with an honorary degree. Meanwhile, graduation is expected to take place here on campus on Sunday. Reporting live from Morehouse, I'm Ariana Manise for 11 Alive. Back to you.
Ariana, thank you. Zach Merchant and Faith Jesse will be covering President Biden's visit to Morehouse this weekend on the Georgia Vote. The Georgia Vote airs Sunday online at 11alive.com and on the 11 Alive Plus streaming app.